Hello, good evening, and welcome to Hanson Aggregates Field here in Boonville, New York, as the 10 and 24 Newark Pilots are on the road to face the 10 and 19 Adirondack Trailblazers in this battle between the Cellar teams in the Perfect Game League Division West. The Pilots coming in, winners of 3 of their last 4, including an exciting one last night in Geneva. A 7-4 win, which they got a great start from Chris Vitale, going 5 2/3, just 3 earned runs. Beat out Slater O'Brien, big hit in that ball game for Newark was a 2-run home run from Peter Battaglia. Tonight, it'll be a battle of 2 right-handed pitchers from Connecticut. For the Newark Pilots, it's Adam Donovan from Summers, Connecticut, and DeSales University. Adirondack, it's Michael, right-hander from Sherman, Connecticut, and Central Connecticut State. The lineup that the Pilots will send to face the Leafs goes like this. Batting first, playing center, Mark McKenna. Batting second, playing third, Graham Hackbarth. Batting third behind the plate, Will Alaka. Batting cleanup, Peter Battaglia. Batting right over Torres. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Josh Loeffler. Batting seventh, playing second, Christian Orr. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, Leon. Rounding out the order, batting ninth and playing field, it's DeMarcus Gillett for the Pilots. Defense behind DeLeese, who just finishes up his warm-up tosses, goes like this. Hooker, Schaefer, and Rappaport left to right in the outfield. Darnell, Bruno, Abate, and Boswell left to right in the infield, and Cadaspati catching DeLeese. Mark McKenna digged in to the left-handed box, and we're just about ready in the boonies. New York against the Adirondack Trailblazers. I'm Frank LaSala for the Newark Pilots Radio Network. As DeLeese fires from the windup, first pitch swinging is McKenna, goes the other way, sends the left fielder back. This ball is going to be off the wall. McKenna rounds first, he heads to second, and he'll stop right there. 1 pitch into the game, a leadoff double for Mark McKenna, and we are underway from Boonville. So McKenna's double, that's his 20th hit on the year. And that brings up Graham Hackbarth, playing third tonight, started at short last night and then moved over to third in the 7th inning. He was 0 for 5 in that ballgame. Comes in hitting .247 with a .326 on-base percentage. The third baseman comes in even with the bag. First pitch to Hackbarth, misses outside, ball 1. McKenna leads off second, got us started with a 1-pitch double. Down the left field line, it's 320. Right field line, 310. Dead center, 365. Right center, 330. 1-0 to Hackbarth, misses low, counts 2-0. He sticks to the no batting gloves look tonight, rocking the pink bat from the right-handed batter's box. Home plate umpire gives the ready for play. DeLeese looks back, now fires. This one is popped up the other way. Sends the first baseman back, right fielder over. Neither will get there. And the count's 2-1 on Graham Hackbarth. Sitting way behind home plate, up under a pavilion here at Hanson Aggregates Field. First time against the Trailblazers. One of 2 matchups they'll play against each other this year. 2 Western Division rivals sitting in the cellar, trailing Jamestown, the leaders. Adirondack by 14.5, Newark by 17. The 2-1 to Hackbarth. DeLeese double checks on McKenna, now fires. Breaking ball, gets the plate. Counts 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pilots come in 4-11 on the road, but they've won their last 3 on the road, or 3 of their last 4. And Adirondack 5-11 as the hosts. 2-2 is fouled back by Hackbarth. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Mark McKenna leads off second base after a leadoff double. DeLeese, a right-handed pitcher. He's started 4 games, appeared in 5. He's 0-2 with a 5.91 earned run average. He comes set from the stretch, looks back at McKenna. Now fires. Grounded to the left side. The third baseman will cut it off. He'll fire across the diamond. Good scoop by Boswell at first to prevent an error. And we have our first out. Let's third, then realized that Dugan Darnell, the third baseman, was going to be there to cut it off. So he stopped and retreated back to second. Hackbarth retired on the ground out, and that'll bring a Will Alaka back in the lineup for the first time in a few days for the Pilots. He'll be behind the plate, catching Adam Donovan in the bottom half of this first. He digs in 25 for 83, batting .301 with a .405 on-base percentage. First pitch swinging, goes the other way. Counts 0-1. Comes in leading the team with 14 RBIs, have a three-way tie at the top between Battaglia, Torres, and Alaka. Has the second most hits on the team. Lined in to left center field. The center fielder, Schaefer, over, makes the play. So leadoff double. Next two batters have been retired. And that'll bring up Peter Battaglia. Had the big hit in last night's ball game. In the top of the fifth, a two-run home run driving in Hunter Wells. He went 1 for 3, 2 RBIs, 2 runs. He walked twice and struck out against the Geneva Red Wings. First pitch. Lined into right center field. This ball is back, and this ball is out of here. A 2-run home run for Peter Battaglia. Back-to-back games with a 2-run shot. He takes over the home run lead for the Pilots, and they put a 2 spot on the scoreboard here in the top of the first. Shot to right center field. The same spot he hit it last night at McDonough Park. Hits it here at Hanson Aggregates Field. And the Pilots have a 2-0 lead. So he reclaims the RBI lead. And now Over Torres is up. First pitch, strike one. So a 2-out, 2-run home run for Peter Battaglia gets Newark on the board in the top of the first. Counts quickly 0-2 to Over Torres. 23 for 83, batting .277 with a .341 on-base percentage. Swung on and missed strike three. Torres down swinging, but the Pilots get 2. Big, being a 2-2-run home run from Peter Battaglia. We played a half an inning. 2 coming back. Welcome back, bottom of the first inning here in Boonville, New York, against the Adirondack Trailblazers. Top of the first, after Mark McKenna leadoff double, Peter Battaglia drove him in with a 2-out, 2-run home. That sets up a 2 lead for Adam Donovan. 6'2" right-hander from DeSale University. and some Connecticut. He's 0 with a 7.26 ERA. 4th of July down at the Red Wings through the 5. Gave up 2 in the 6th, but left with a 4-2 lead. Gave up 5 and was able to save his. So he's looking for his first W on the year and has a good start. First pitch to Tyler Bruno, misses high, counts 1-0. Tyler Bruno, the shortstop, redshirt junior from Iona, appearing in his 26th game, the 1-0. Right down the middle. We're even at ones. In that last start for Donovan, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 6 walks, 5 Ks. The 1-1. Off, he swung on and missed, counts 1-2. After struggling the last 4 starts, he's pitched into the 6th in each one. He started his windup, then the home plate umpire calls time ahead of the 1-2 to Tyler Bruno. We get to the rest of the Trailblazers lineup after this pitch. Third, third, Riley Schaefer. Batting 4th, Michael Boswell. Batting 5th, playing right, Hayden Rappaport. The 2-2. Strike 3, Bruno down looking. Asks if he needs any help. I'm just looking. And there's one away here in the bottom of the 1st. Hayden Rappaport after him. He's batting 5th, playing right. Batting 6th, playing left. Rob Zwarski, the designated hitter, batting 7th. The catcher, batting 8th. And Dana Bate, the second baseman, batting 9th. Digging in is Dugan Darnell from the left side against Donovan. First pitch outside, ball 1. Defense behind Donovan, left to right in the outfield. DeMarcus Guillory, Mark McKenna, and Over Torres. Left to right in the infield, Graham Hackbarth, Jorge Leon, Christian Orr, and Peter Battaglia. This counts 2-0. And catching, Alaka. 2-0 Pilots lead, 1 out into the bottom of the 1st. Wind up the 2-0. Off the plate, counts 3-0. After a leadoff strikeout looking from Bruno, Donovan has struggled to find the zone in this at-bat. From the windup, the 3-0. Bruno or Darnell taking all the way, counts 3-1. Adirondack comes into this one, has actually played more games against the Eastern Division. 15 games against the East. They're 6-11 in those contests. 3-1. This one hits Darnell. He'll head down to first, the first base runner for the Trailblazers. Against the West, they're 4-8. 9-21 against the West, 1-3 against the East. Both teams tied with 10 wins in the cellar of the West. Neck has played 5 fewer games. Teams at a playoff position behind Onondaga, who's 14-15. Newark 6.5 behind Onondaga. 15 games left to play. Out of reach, but they'll have to keep winning, which they've done in July. First pitch strike to Riley Schaefer. 5-4 in the month of July. 3-1 their last 4 games. Lost just 1 game on the road in the month of July. That was at McDonough Park. First. Bounced, blocked by Alaka. Counts 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and out, and then across the scoreboard. 2-0 Pilots lead. Runner leads at first. That's Dugan Darnell, reached on a hit by pitch. Not a threat to steal. He has not stolen a base all year. Counts 1-2. Lee Schaefer, junior at Texas Lutheran, batting .250 on the year. 2 strikes and an out. Hackbarth comes in at third, about a step off the grass. Battaglia holds the runner on first. even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Adam Donovan in 26 previous innings on the year, 30 hits, 27 runs, 21 earned, 27 walks, and 12 strikeouts. One, two, taking strike 3. Schaefer down, looking. Number 2 here in the bottom of the first. So 2 strikeouts for Donovan, both looking with a hit by pitch sandwiched in between. There's 2 away, and that'll bring up John Michael Boswell, the first baseman. 56 on the year. That's puts him in the top 10 in the perfect game league. Counts 1-0. John Michael Boswell. The sophomore from Furman. Yep. Holds on Darnell at first. Runner started to go, then stops, throw down. Not in time. On a strike. It was a called strike to Boswell. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Scoreless. Bottom of the first. And missed, counts 1-2. Donovan looks over, leading off first. The 1-2. Popped up. McKenna started back. He'll take a couple steps in. He'll call for it. He'll glove it. And he'll make the play for out number 3 here in the bottom of the first. There's 1 man left on base. We played 1 here in Boonville, New York. Pilots have a 2-0 lead as we head to the second. Welcome back. Bottom or top of the second inning here at Hanson Aggregates Field at the Smith Sports Complex in Boonville, New York. First pitch to Josh Loeffler. It's a breaking ball, and it's high. Ball 1. The top half of the first inning. Home run from Peter Batak, second in as many days. The window to Loeffler. Popped up. It's even at ball strike. One ball, 1 strike to leadoff man Loeffler. He'll be followed by Christian Orr and Jorge Leon here in the top of the sixth. Michael DeLise. Swung on and missed. One ball, 2 strikes to the Pilots' designated hitter tonight, Loeffler. Comes into the night below the Mendoza line, 6 for 33, batting 182. The 1-2. Left elbow and the zone. Counts even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. From his windup, 2-2 grounded. Glove of the third baseman, Darnell. It's a leadoff single for Loeffler. The Pilots' third hit of the game in back-to-back innings, starting off with a base hit. That'll bring up Christian Orr. Started 0 for 22 on the year. He's 10 for his last 18. 40 on the season, batting .474 on base percentage. Playing second base tonight. First pitch, lined foul. Counts 0-1. Christian Orr, the youngster, going to be attending Saginaw Valley State next year. The team with 14 walks behind Michael O'Connor and Peter Battaglia. First being held on by Boswell. On a single. The 0-1. To second. Second baseman will glove it. One return throw. In time, double play, erases the leadoff single. So a 4-6-3 double play off the bat of Christian Orr, and there's 2 away.
Number 6, Jorge Leon.
That'll bring up Jorge Leon, left-handed swinging shortstop. Pilots. 15 for 54 with a .278 batting average and a .426 on-base percentage. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and takes ball 1. Coast City and Hendricks College in Conway, Arkansas, a Division III school down there. 1-0 lined up the middle. DeLeese dances out of the way of that one. Base runner in Leon. That'll bring up the Marcus Guillory. Guillory, 10 for 53 in 16 previous games, batting .189. The Mendoza line with the .358 on-base percentage. So first, he reached on a single. Guillory will step out, and he'll look down at his third base coach, Franklin Bush, for the signal. Coach coaching third, and Bennett Schultz, the pitching coach, at first. DeLeese back from the stretch. This one blooped foul. Up the hill to my left. Counts on. Straight pitch upcoming to Guillory. He's for Pilots in the lineup. Leon back in safely. Leon has stolen 1 base in 2 attempts for the Pilots this year. So not much of a threat to Mark McKenna. Waits on deck if DeMarcus can reach base. The left-handed hitting left fielder has a 1 count. Stretch. Readies. Now deals. Swung on and missed. Counts 0-2. Quickly behind in the count. 21 times on the year. Second on the team behind Over Torres. 27th time. Torres ranks in the top 3 in strikeouts. Will step out ahead of the 0-2 from Michael DeLeese. Looking to put up a 0 here in the top of the second. In the top of the first. He comes set. Glove to mitt. The 0-2. Lined into right. This ball is going to drop in front of Rappaport. Leon will head to second from third. Guillory going to head to third. To stop right there. Leon comes all the way around from first to score. RBI double from DeMarcus Guillory. So the ball bounced over the head of the right fielder Rappaport. And it's 3-0. Line up back over for McKenna. A single and an E9, allowing the runner to score. So no RBI. First pitch to McKenna. Swung on and missed. Counts 0-1. Ripped a opposite field double on the first pitch he saw of the ball game. So Leone ends up coming around to score on the E9. Guillory and then error allowed him to move up to second. McKenna, the left-handed swinging center fielder. 3 straight lefties in this Pilots order. Has a 1-1 count with 2 outs. A ball, a strike, 2 away. Off the plate. Pilots with an early 3-0 lead. Second with 2 outs at Hanson Aggregates Field against the Adirondack Trailblazers for the first time this year. Off second to 2-1. Grounded slowly. A bait the second baseman will charge. He'll glove and he'll fire to first. But the Pilots get 1. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We head to the bottom of the second. Pilots with a 3-0 lead. Adam Donovan to pitch in the bottom of the first with a 2-0 lead. Here he is in the bottom of the second with an expanded lead. Now it's 3-0. First pitch from his windup to Hayden Rappaport. Valaka counts 1-0. Pilots got 1 in the top of the third on a single from DeMarcus Guillory that bobbled, allowing Jorge Leon to come around all the way from first to score. Base error. Also allowed DeMarcus to move up to second. The 1-0. Counts 2-0. Pitched a scoreless bottom of the first. Allowed no hits, struck out 2, and hit batter. Way outside. Held on to that one a little too long. Second 3-0 count of the night. Three balls, no strikes to the leadoff man, Rappaport. Takes low, ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk to a man, an 0.91 batting average. Bottom of the second. 5, 6, and 7. The Blazers off of Donovan as Will Alaka goes out to talk to him after the 4-pitch walk to start this bottom of the second. 3-0 Pilots lead here at Hanson Aggregates Field in Boonville. Nothing but trees over the outfield fence. Home plate umpire goes party. Now bring up number 7, Chuck Hooker. Bordeaux, he's a junior there. Right-handed swinging left fielder. appearing in his 19th game. The first pitch swinging, foul tipped into the glove of Alaka. Counts 0-1. No balls, a strike. Rappaport leads off of first to steal. Has not stolen a base this year. This one, Torres over, finds it, gloves it. Route number 1. So after a pitch walk, Adam Donovan comes back, throws 2 strikes to Hooker, and gets a fly out. Jaworski, the designated hitter from Hillsdale. 12 for 56 with a 214 batting average and a 279 on-base percentage. Donovan throws over. Slides in just safe. Donovan comes set, ready to fire the first pitch to Jaworski. Here it is. Gets the corner on the outside. Counts 0-1. No balls and a strike to the designated hitter, Jaworski. Comes set from the stretch, looks over, now fires. Breaking ball, lined into left center field. This ball is going to be out of the reach from Mark McKenna. It's going to drop for a base hit. Rounds third, he's heading home, and it's an RBI double for Rob Jaworski, and the Trailblazers are on the board here in the bottom of the second. Double for Rob Jaworski. Report comes around to score the Blazers' first run. Got to bring up Matt Cottaspati, the sophomore catcher from Albany. He's in with an RBI opportunity here off Donovan in the bottom of the second. After the RBI double from Jaworski. Donovan will work from his stretch. The righty looks back the runner, now fires. Counts 1-0. Who added 1 in the top of the second. Have surrendered 1 here in the bottom half. 1-0 count from Donovan, towing the rubber from the first base side. Second, now fires. Way outside. This one gets away from Alaka, allowing Jaworski to move down to third. Should be a wild pitch. Sitting outside of the press box, so not sure how they are scoring in there. Counts 2-0. Counts 3-0. Jaworski leads off third. Got there on an RBI double and then a wild pitch. Donovan comes set from the stretch. The righty deals. The 3-0. Gets the plate. Started towards first. He'll have to be brought back. Counts 3-1. 3 balls, a strike, add an out, and it's 3-1-1 across the scoreboard. Pilots lead. Bottom of the second. The 3-1. Breaking ball. Out of spotty, same thing. Headed down towards first. He'll be brought back again. The battle of 22s. Donovan wearing 22 in the powder blues. And Cottaspati wearing 22 in the home whites. Third, the 3-2. Swung on, grounded to Leone. This one's going to be a run. Leone only played at first. It's an RBI ground out for Matt Cottaspati. Comes around to score, and it's 3-2. So back-to-back RBIs for the Trailblazers, and they trail by 1. Second baseman from the windup. popped foul. Counts 0-1. Played Pop Warner football with Danny's older brother Mike growing up back in Wayne, New Jersey. Freshman from Monmouth, the 0-1. Swung on and missed from the fastball inside from Donovan. Counts 0-2. The 0-2. Bounce, the bait, checks his swing. Went around. Alaka will slap the tag. A bait retired on strikes. Adirondack gets 2. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors in the inning, and no one left on base. We've played 2. Swings in the top of the third. They'll see a 3-2 lead on the scoreboard here. Gets field. Graham Hackbarth, Will Alaka, and Peter Battaglia. 2, 3, and 4 here in the bottom of the second off Michael DeLise. Hackbarth. Breaking ball gets the outside corner. Counts 0-1. It out. Counterpart at third, his first time up. And the 2-run top of the first. The 0-1. Way up. It will send the first baseman Boswell over. Playable. Makes the play in foul territory to retire Hackbarth. There's 1 away. That'll bring up Will Alaka. Flew out to center his first time up. 3-2 score. Pilots lead here in the top of the third in Boonville. Back in the bottom of the second on an RBI double ground out. First pitch to Alaka, takes inside, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. This one is bounced. And the count is even at 1s. Add the out, and there's 1s across the scoreboard. Michael DeLise comes set from the windup. Now readies and fires. Grounded to the left side. Third baseman dives, gloves it, but will not make the play. Should be an infield single from Alaka. 6th hit of the night. With the biggest hit of the night, will step to the plate. Flash you back to the top of the first inning. First pitch to Battaglia, swinging out. 2-run home run over the right center field scoreboard. His second in as many days. On first and an out. On Alaka off first. Alaka sit with his 26th. Battaglia misses low, ball 1. Uses the pink wood bat, same that Graham Hackbarth has been using. Over Torres waits on deck. Right-handed batter's box. DeLise comes set. Inside, off the plate, counts 2-0. three-way tie for 14 RBIs with his 2-run home run, giving him 16 total on the year. Boswell holding on Alaka over at first. Lined to shortstop over to his right. At second, return throw not in time. So Alaka erased on the base paths. It's a fielder's choice for Peter Battaglia, and there's 2 away. So a tough play for the shortstop, Bruno. It was a slow roller. Go to a bait at second to get the lead runner. Out on top of the third. Got to bring up the right fielder, Over Torres. Struck out swinging his first time up. First pitch to Torres. Breaking ball, strike 1. Home run power, hit a home run at Colburn Park in an 18-9 win. Via 1. Play at the knees. Torres quickly behind 0-2. Before striking out his first time up. 2 strikes. Battaglia leads off first. To Torres. Grounded slowly to third. Darnell charges it, fires across the diamond. Come up with the scoop. Battaglia goes third, and we'll see how they score that one. So Torres extends the inning. And still no signal on the scoreboard what they're going to do with that one. It's 7th, and it's going to be an E5. So the second error of the game. Get all the way to third. First pitch to Loeffler. Swung on and missed. Went off speed. Counts 0-1. Time up. Playing the role of designated hitter tonight. Here from Hanson Aggregates Field. DeLeese comes set from the stretch. Bounced. Counts even at once. Had a run for the 3rd straight inning. 5th straight dating back to last night. Eva in the 7-4 win. Loeffler awaits the 1-1. And foul. 2 strikes. Deep in the right-handed batter's box, he'll choke up with a 1-2 count. Torres off first, Battaglia off third, take their leads. DeLeese from the stretch. Inside, Loeffler spins out of the way. Balls and 2 strikes. Add a 2 up in the out column, and it's 2s across the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 3rd, Christian Orr waits on deck. For now, it's Loeffler. From the stretch, DeLeese. Breaking ball, popped foul. So Loeffler taking his cuts, working. DeLeese making him throw a lot of pitches here in the save it. Loeffler waits. He is 1 for 1 tonight. Picked up his 7th hit, his first time. Lined into left center field. This ball is going to drop. Battaglia scores easily. Torres rounds second. Now he's going to round third. Is not going to be made. It's a 2 RBI double from Josh Loeffler, and it's a 5-2 lead. Loeffler drives in Battaglia and Torres.
Number 4, Christian Orr.
That extends the inning for Christian Orr. Loeffler was his 3rd, his 5th extra base hits on the year. The first pitch to Orr. Corner counts 0-1. Bounced into a double play his first time up. second consecutive inning. Missed low, counts 1-1. Pilots have now scored in 3 consecutive innings to open up this ball game. 5 consecutive going back to last night. A 2-out, 2-run double from Loeffler. All 5 of their runs have been with 2 outs. The 2-0. Balls and 2 strikes. Add a 2 in the out column and a 2 in the run column here in the top of the third. There's 2s across the scoreboard. Set. Now deals. Grounded to third. The third baseman will take it on a hop. He'll throw across the diamond. This one's going to pull the first baseman off the bag again, and Christian Orr is safe. Loeffler moves up to third on what should be the second error on Darnell in the inning. It's an E5 for Dugan Darnell. His 7th error on the year, 2nd of the inning, extends it for Jorge Leon. Pilots with 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. Ropes this one, fouled the other way. Pilots with 2. RBI double from Loeffler. The 0-1. Low. Counts even at a ball and a strike apiece. One ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Leon, the shortstop, waits. Outside, counts 2-1. Two or the 2-1 pitch called strike at the knees. Counts 2 balls and 2 strikes. Add a 2 in the out column, a 2 in the run column, and 2 runners on base. And deuces are wild here in the top of the third. Lead. The 2-2. Runner goes. The middle. Shortstop takes it on a hop. Airmails throw to first or heads down to third on the 3rd error of the inning. Loeffler to score easily. 6, and it is.
Number 12,
So the 4th error of the night, the 3rd error of the inning, extends the inning even longer. Now it's DeMarcus Guillory, the 8th batter in the inning for the Pilots. Called strike 1. He singled on a 2-base error, allowing the Pilots' 3rd run of the game. Lead thanks to 3 errors. DeLeese comes set. Grounded. Past the side of a Boswell. It's going to be an RBI single for Guillory. Leon rounds second. He's heading to third. Throw over. Gets away from the third baseman. Leon's going to come around to score. Guillory is going to get caught on the base paths. He's going to be tagged out at second. He drives in 2 runs. For Guillory, Leon comes around to score on the 5th error of the game, 4th of the inning. Guillory tapped holder to end the inning. So 5 runs here thanks to 4 errors scored from the Trailblazers. Pilots have an 8-2 lead as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. So a wild play ended the top half of this third. Tell you about it after the first pitch to the leadoff man, Tyler Bruno. This one's grounded to Leon. He'll take it on a hop. He'll fire across the diamond to Bataglia for out number 1. So 1 pitch out for Donovan. Pilots, 2 outs for Guillory. Roped an RBI single under the glove of the first baseman. Leon going from first to third. The throw from the right fielder, Rappaport, from the third baseman covering, allowed Leon to score the Pilots' 8th run. DeMarcus then moved up to second and then got caught in between second and third to end the inning. So the Pilots got 5 runs on 3 hits, 4 Trailblazers errors. Pilots left on base. First pitch to Dugan Darnell. 2 of the errors in that inning. Swung on and fouled back. We're even at 1. Add out in the out column. Pilots have an 8-2 lead. Way, DeMarcus Guillory is not going to get there. It's going to land. It's going to get past his glove. It's lead off double for Dugan Darnell. And a 1-out base runner for the Trailblazers here in the third. Game for them. Bounced. Riley Schaefer, junior from Texas Lutheran. One strike pitch misses outside. Outside counts 2-0 to Riley Schaefer. Struck out looking his first time up against Donovan. He threw the first 2 1/3. Comes set. Now readies from the stretch. This pitch misses outside. Counts quickly 3-0. From the stretch. Deals. Fastball, strike 1. Strike 1 out. 1 runner on after the 1-out double. Even from the stretch. Low, ball 4. Of the night from the righty Donovan, and there's runners on first and second. We'll go out and talk to Donovan.
Number 34, John Michael Boswell.
Pilots added 5. Half on 2 or 3 RBIs, 2 on a double from Josh Loeffler, and 1 on a single from DeMarcus Guillory. They scored another run from the shortstop on the Leon play, and then scored the 5th run in Guillory's single on a throwing error from the right fielder. Throwing errors in that inning. 1 on the shortstop, 1 on the right fielder, and 2 on the third baseman. Board up here in Boonville at Hanson Aggregates Field is wrong. Column for us and the run column for them. Pitch to John Michael Boswell. Low, ball 1. Should read 5 errors for the hosts. 8 hits, no errors for the visitors. It's a 1-0 from Donovan. Ripped foul. Count goes to 1-1. At a 1 in the out column, and there's ones across the board. A ball, a strike, and an out. And John Michael Boswell, who broke his bat on that swing, he'll have to go out and get a new one out of it. Of the third inning from Hanson Aggregates Field in Boonville, New York, against the Adirondack Trailblazers. Pilots with an 8-2 lead have scored in their first 3 innings. The board was a 5-run top of the third. Donovan looking for a shutdown inning. The bottom of the first, failed in the bottom of the second. Up to the last half. The 1-1. Counts 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Counts 3-1. In danger of walking the bases loaded. It's a 3-1 count to John Michael Boswell, the baseman. From the stretch. 3 balls, a strike, and out. Looks back, now deals. Strike, counts 3-2. So that starts the runners with 1 out. 6-run deficit. Donovan looks back. The payoff pitch. Way outside, ball 4, and the bases are full of Blazers. To a mound visit from the pitching coach, Bennett Schiltz. So Schiltz will go out and have a conversation with his righty, Donovan. Sports Complex, playing on Hanson Aggregates Field in the Boonies, Boonville, New York. Adirondack. Schultz exits the mound. Alaka talking to Donovan. Umpire will go over and break up the party after not getting the invitation. Behind the plate. Ahead of the at-bat to Hayden Rappaport. Walked and scored a run on a double. His first time up. Here he is with the bases loaded. Runs on the year, has a real chance to do some damage. Bases are loaded. There's 1 out. First pitch. Grounded slowly to Hack. Played a barehanded, and he'll make it. Found out a great play from staying loaded. Hayden Rappaport picks up the RBI. Dugan Darnell scores the 3rd run. And play.
Now batting for the Trailblazers.
So the Pilots will trade an out for a run. There's still runners in scoring position for Chuck Hooker. Out to right his first time up. Fielder. First pitch. Blooped to right. Torres finds it, gloves it, and makes the play for out number 3 here in the bottom of the 3rd. It's a run back. 1 run, 1 hit. No errors in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We head to the top of the 4th. When the Pilots take their swings, they'll see an 8-3 lead on the scoreboard here at Hanson Aggregates Field. Top of the order for the Pilots here in the top of the fourth. McKenna, Hackbarth, and Alaka. If anyone gets on, Battaglia. To the Pilots, center fielder. Jam shot to short. Speedy center fielder will beat the throw from Bruno. Should be an infield single. Mark McKenna, he's 2 for 3 on the night. And the Pilots, runner. Straight innings to start. 5 straight innings dating back to last night. And all 8 of their runs scored have come with 2 outs. Hackbarth will dig in. He's 0 for 2. First pitch swinging, pops this one up, bloops it up. The center fielder will make the play, running to his left. He'll throw back to first. Okay, so McKenna safely. Hackbarth mad at himself as he flies out to center. He's 0 for 3. 0 for 8, dating back to last night. That brings up Will Alaka. 1 for 2 tonight. No batting gloves look. Hit an infield single his last time up. Alaka waits. The least deals. Pitch misses low. Counts 1-0. Release has not been helped out by his defense. He's given up 8 hits, but his defense has made 5 errors behind him. 8 Pilots runs on the scoreboard. In the last inning. The 1-0, McKenna goes. Hit and run. Swung on and missed by Alaka. For Mark McKenna, as no foul call was made by the home plate umpire. And McKenna, second stolen base of the year. Yeah, fifth stolen base in 7 tries now. Now Alaka with a 1-1 count. Has a man in scoring position. Elise looks him back, now fires. Pitch outside. I believe they say he went. Been made. Says 2-1 on the scoreboard. We'll wait to see what it is after this pitch from Delise. It appeared that they say Alaka went on the swing. Called strike 2, so he did not on the previous swing. Counts 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. McKenna leads off second base. Alaka with an RBI opportunity, has 14 on the year. Delise looks back now, fires from stretch. This one misses outside. The count is full to the Pilots catcher, Alaka. Their first baseman, Battaglia, waits on deck. He's already reached base twice tonight. Three at an out in the score column, in the out column, and it's 3-2-1 across the board. The 3-2. Lined into the diving glove of the third baseman, Darnell. So a diving play robs Alaka of hit. He's 1 for 3, and that brings up Peter Battaglia. 1 for 2, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. The 2 RBIs came on a 2-out, 2-run home run. And same situation here. Leading with a 1-pitch base hit. Over to second. Have followed. And now Battaglia up. Pitch from Delise. Counts 1-0. Reached on a fielder's choice his last time up. And then came around to score on the RBI double from Loeffler. It's a 1-0 count now to Battaglia. The pitch slowly down the first base line, and we're evened at once. A ball, a strike, 2 outs. Tomorrow night at Colburn Park, and then back on the road Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Round out the first half of this season. up. The 1-1. Misses low. Counts 2-1. First half. By the time we reach the All-Star break, he played about 40 games left. The 2-1 to Battaglia. Counts 3-1. If Battaglia can reach over Torres, would be next. Looking to keep the inning scoring streak alive. Looking to get it to 6 in a row. With a runner in scoring position, a chance to do so. 3-1 lined into right center field. It's going to be so. McKenna's going to round third. He's going to head home. A double from Peter Battaglia. And the Pilots have a 9-3 lead. Battaglia's 8th. It's his 17th. He's now got 13 base hits. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Picks up his 3rd RBI. So the 3-1 fastball, count in his favor, ropes it to right center field. Picks up his 3rd RBI. The batter now is Torres, right-handed swinging right fielder. Struck out swinging, then reached on an error and scored a run. Pitch. Lined into right center field, same spot. Battaglia is going to round third. He's going to score. Torres is going to round first. He's going to stop right there. It's RBI single for Over Torres. The double digits. It's 10-3. His 3rd run of the game on the RBI single from Torres. 3rd hit of the inning. 11th hit of the night. Josh Loeffler. Still no one roaming in Trailblazer pen. Pilots lead. Loeffler, the designated hitter, hit an 2 RBI double his last time up. Pops this one up. First baseman and catcher over. Neither will get there. It's 0-1. Okay, with a single in the 2nd, and then that 2 RBI double. The Pilots' designated hitter of the night. They've sent at least 5 to slate in the first 4 innings here. 10-3. Back-to-back RBIs from Battaglia and Over Torres. 4th against Michael DeLise. DeLise comes set. Outside, counts 1-1. Two outs. Torres leads off first. They've upped their 2-out run total to 10. Off speed, Loeffler waits on it, but lines it foul down the right field line. Now it goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 5th inning. DeLise working to Loeffler. Righty-righty matchup. Torres leads off first, being held on by Boswell. Looped foul. Loeffler staying alive. Count is still 1-2. Loeffler waits. DeLise sets. Torres goes. Hit and run on, swung on, and fouled back. He's got a great jump off DeLise, who wasn't paying any attention to him. Loeffler, the at bat here in the top 4th. DeLise comes set. Looks over now, deals the 1-2. Inside. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Pitch. Full. So that should start Torres at first. Boswell will continue to hold him on. pitch upcoming to Loeffler. Pilots already with 2 in this half inning. Looking for more. Delise from the stretch, the 3-2. Looped foul. We'll do it again. Loeffler working a lengthy at-bat. Has this count full. It's 3-2. Loeffler will head down to first, Torres to second. 3 straight 2-out base runners. No one starting to throw for the Trailblazers. It's the first walk of the night for the Pilots. They have 11 hits and 10 runs. First pitch to Orr. Strike 1. Orr grounded into a double play, then reached on an error and scored on the Guillory RBI single. Or the 0-1. A ball, a strike, 2 outs. 2 runners on, 2 runs home. 8:16 Eastern Time in Boonville, New York. The 1-1. To the youngest pilot, Christian Orr. Orr waits the 2-1. Bounce, counts 3-1. Hitters count for Christian Orr. Orr lost his bat on that one. He will get it back from Jorge Leon, who waits on deck. Christian Orr. Hitters count. 2 outs. The pitch. Back-to-back walks, and the bases are loaded for the Pilots here in the top of the 4th. Already with 2 runs home, and that will lead to a mound visit for Adirondack in their pen, so should just be a pep talk. Michael Delise struggling here through the first 3 2/3, has given up 10 runs on 11 hits. His defense has made 5 errors behind him. Infield single and back-to-back outs. McKenna steals second. Battaglia drives him in with a double. Torres drives Battaglia in with a single. Since then, back-to-back walks. Torres moves to third, and the bases are full of Pilots. The meeting on the mound, the home plate umpire will there to break up the party after not getting his invitation. Bases full of Pilots. The runs and hits for Newark, they've left just 1 man on base. So law of percentages says that Leon is going to do something here with the bases full of his teammates. Loeffler and Torres, all first, second, and third. Speed on the bases. First pitch, strike 1. He singled and scored a run in the first, and then reached on an error. Scored a run in the third. 0-1, bounced. Kept in front of the catcher, Codis body. 1. Blooped into left center field. This one is going to be caught by Tyler Bruno, heading back into short left center. Bloops out to end the inning, but the Pilots get 2 more. 2 runs, no errors in the inning, and they leave the bases loaded. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Newark lead here in Boonville. Trailblazers. 7, 8, and 9 against Adam Donovan here in the bottom of the fourth. Pilots got 2 more in the top half to take a 10-3 lead. BI double his first time up against Donovan, then takes inside 1-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Donovan has given up just 2 hits, 3 runs, 3, and hit a batter. He's also struck out 3. This one misses, and the count's quickly 2-0. The 2-0. Lined into center field. Donovan tries to make the play behind his back, too high. It's leadoff single for Zawarski. The Trailblazers have a leadoff base runner. Let's have 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. Adirondack has 3 runs on 3 hits. They've made 5. Readies from his stretch. Dworsky at first. This one missed outside. Counts 1-0. Sun beginning to set here in Boonville. To Matt Codaspati. Drove in a run on a ground out his last time up. The designated hitter leads off first. Blooped to right. Trez in. Now sets back, finds it, gloves it. For out number 1 here in the bottom of the fourth. Dana Bate struck out swinging his first time up. Ski has stolen bases, possibly a threat to steal. He's stolen 2 and has not been caught. His team has a 7-run lead. So probably not going to be running. Caught on the base paths. Count. Dana Bate, 0-1. Donovan comes set from the stretch. The 0-1. Strike. Counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Checked his swing. Wisely lays off on a pitch up in the zone. Counts 2-1. Or 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Getting to warm in the Blazers' pen. A ball, 2 strikes, and an out. The 1-2. Ball just missed. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Donovan looks in at Alaka. Zawarski at first. Breaking ball. This one misses high, and a Bate has worked to this count back full. One out, bottom of the fourth. 3-2-1 on the scoreboard. Pitch. Popped foul, out of play. And we'll do it again. Strikes at an out, and it's 3-2-1 on the scoreboard. 1 runner on. Let's have a 10-3 lead. In 2 straight innings. It's a called strike 3 to a Bate. He's down looking for the second time. Home plate umpire asks if he needs any help. He says, "No, sir, I'm just looking." And there's 2 away. The 4th is strikeout of the night for Adam Donovan. That flips the lineup back over for Tyler Bruno with 2 away and a runner on first. right-handed batter's box. First pitch from Donovan. It's a called strike one. About to start the third time through the lineup. In the bottom of the fourth. Bounced. Alaka goes to the backhand to keep it in front of him. He's 1-1. A ball, a strike, 2 outs. Out of the fourth inning. The 1-1. Foul out of play. And the count's 1-2. One, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Comes set. Zawarski leads off first. The 1-2. Ground counts 2-2. Held on by Battaglia. It's Zawarski. Reached on a leadoff single up the middle. Looking to strand him. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2. Breaking ball. Past the diving glove of Hackbar. That's going to be a base hit. Zawarski rounds second. He heads the third. He's going to come home. Bruno heads the third. Relay throw not in time. It's an RBI triple from Tyler Bruno. And it's 10-4. Bruno's now 1 for 3 as Zawarski comes all the way around to score his second run. Blazers have scored in their last 3 innings on the RBI triple from Bruno. And now they're going to send up a hitter. Darnell Dugan's night is over after making 2 errors, hitting a double, and getting hit by a pitch. It'll be number 39, Stefan Torgensen from Shoreline, Washington in Dartmouth College. First pitch to the pinch hitter. Taken for ball 1. Adirondack 1 back in this inning. RBI triple from Tyler Bruno, who leads off first. Strike to Torgerson. And the count's even at a ball and a strike. Donovan, the 1-1. Grounded up the middle. He'll glove it. Take the play to end the inning. Adirondack gets 1 back. 1 run, 2 hits. It's errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We played 4. Their swings at the top of the 5th. They'll see a 10-4 lead on the board. New pitcher coming out for the Trailblazers when we get back.
Leading off the Newark Pilots.
Welcome back, top of the fifth. Stefan Twergeson comes in, pitch hits, grounds out to Donovan to end the inning. Play third. New pitcher on the mound, relieving Michael DeLise after he went 4 innings, 11 hits, 10 runs, walked 2, and struck out 1. It'll be Ryan Maya, right-handed pitcher, 6'3", 205 from Miami, Florida, and Nova Southeastern. The top of the Pilots lineup. First pitch outside, counts 1-0. Pilots have a 10-4 lead. They've scored in their first 4 innings. All 10 runs on the scoreboard, and they've scored in their last 6 innings, dating back to last night's win in Geneva. 1-0 to Guillory. Whoa, counts 2-0. Pilots have scored 10 runs on 11 hits. 4 runs on 4 hits. They've made 5 errors. 2 pitch smoked into center field, sends Schaefer back in front of the 365 sign in dead center to retire Guillory. So the lineup will flip over for Mark McKenna. 3 tonight. Up for the first time against Ryan Maya.
Pilots, number 25, Mark.
Ryan Maya in games 2 starts. He's gone 7 2/3, 18 hits, 20 runs, all earned. He's allowed 9 walks, 9 strikeouts. He's 0-1 and has a 23.47 ERA. A first pitch strike to McKenna, who looked at it, counts 0-1. Maya working from the stretch, the 1-0. Breaking ball. Missed high, counts 1-1. Here at Hanson Aggregates Field, Boonville, New York. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2 to Mark McKenna. Left-handed swinging center field. The 1-2. Grounded slowly. It's a fair ball. Is going to signal foul. McKenna didn't run. Spotty popped right up and was ready to throw. Not made. The left-handed hitting center fielder waits. He's 2 for 3 tonight. The 1-2. Off speed, lined into right. This ball is going to drop. It's going to bounce in front, out there, and McKenna is getting with a 1-out single.
Now batting for the Pilots, number 16, Grant Hackbar.
So McKenna reaches, and the batter is Hackbarth. The first pitch from Maya. Inside, almost gets him. He leans out of the way. Counts 1-0. He's grounded out. He's popped out in foul territory, and he's flown out. Baseman is 0 for 3. From Maya to Hackbarth. McKenna leads off first. The pitch bounced. The Pilots have really exploded offensively in their last 4 games, since scoring just 4 on Friday. Over the weekend, they scored 13 on Saturday, 10 Sunday, 5 or 7 last night, and then 10 already through the first 4. Now to Hackworth, looking to reach base for the first time. Pilot that has not reached base, whether it be a hit, a walk, an error. It'll be a 3-0 from Maya. comes set. Now fires. Oh, Hackbar thought it was going to be a called strike. He heads in. It's a 4-pitch walk. And the Pilots have back-to-back one-out base runners here in the top of the 5th. Matt Codispati goes out with his pitcher. Laka will come to the dish for 3 with an infield single in this one. Hackbarth off first, McKenna off second. There's 1 out. We're here in the top of the 5th. Maya straight off the plate. From the Blazers right. That'll be a 1-0 count. Oh. It almost gets him, counts 2-0. Zone. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out. 5th. Pilots threatening with 2 runners on. This pitch is lined foul. It counts 2-1. The Pilots backstop Alaka, who's flown out, hit an infield single, and then lined out. Robbed on a hit by a great play from Dugan Darnell. Switched for Stefan Torgerson. The 2-1. Grounded foul. At 2s. He's on deck. He's 2 for 3. Strikes in and out. Maya looks back at second, now deals. Grounded up the middle, tries to barehand it. Shortstop over, taps the bag, return throw. In time, double play. So a great play by the shortstop, Tyler Bruno. Just gets Hackbarth in time at second. To Boswell in time to keep the Pilots off the scoreboard. Time tonight. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And because of the double play, just 1 man left on base. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Adam Donovan back on the mound to face 3, 4, and 5. When we get back, Pilots have a 10-4 lead. Riley Schaefer, John Michael Boswell, and Hayden Rappaport against Adam Donovan here in the top of the 5th. Pilots held off the scoreboard for the first time tonight in the top half of this inning. He'll work in his 5th inning of work, has allowed 4 runs on 4 hits. Grounded foul up the third baseline, counts 0-1. 3, and hit a batter. 4. In good shape for his first win. Heads down to the pen with bullpen kicker tonight, Poe. First pitch. Swung on and missed, went off speed for Schaefer. Counts 0-2. Misses high. Counts 1-2. Nobody on. The leadoff man in the inning, Riley Schaefer at the dish against Adam Donovan, working from his windup. The 1-2. High, and we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck out looking in the first and then walked against Donovan in the third. Texas Lutheran, appearing in his 18th game for the Blazers. Grounded the other way, or will go to a knee. He'll fire to first of this bottom of the 5th. So Schaefer retired, and that'll bring up the first baseman, John Michael Boswell. Flew out and then walked his first 2 times up. One against Donovan. Wears number 34, appearing in his 25th game. 10 in batting average with a .356 batting average. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Donovan goes off speed. Counts 0-1. Stretching in the Pilot's pen, has not began to throw. The 0-1. It counts to 1-1. Add a 1 in the out column, and there's 1s across the top of the scoreboard. 10-4, Pilots lead. The 1-1. Counts 2 balls and a strike. Strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning here in Boonville, New York. Newark Pilots on the road against the Adirondack Trailblazers. (2-1) popped foul off the top of the press box. Counts 2-2. Sitting just off to the left of the press box. View of this Hanson Aggregates field. 2-2. And the count is full. Strikes and an out. Michael Boswell. The payoff pitch from the windup. The swing, ball, bat. Boswell had a rough top of the 3rd in the field. Not thanks to himself, but thanks to his left side of the infield. He made 3 errors. He tried to keep them in front of him, but we were unable to. Here he is in the bottom of the 5th. The payoff pitch from Donovan is foul down the right field line. Still, Boswell having a similar at-bat to what earlier in the game before working a walk. The payoff pitch from Donovan. Lined to right. This one sends Guillory back onto the warning track in front of the 335 sign. Makes the play for out number 2. Boswell retired. The first 2 men in this inning retired. And that'll bring up Hayden Rappaport. We have not had a 1-2-3 inning here through the first 4.5. Good position to do so. The first time tonight has retired the first two batters in the inning. This one, Torres, foul, counts 0-1. Hayden Rappaport came into tonight just 3 for 33, batting 0-91, but has had 2 productive at-bats against Donovan. A run in the second, and then drove in a run with a ground out in the third. The 0-1, grounded right back to Donovan. He stabs at it in the air. He flips it underhand to Battaglia, and we have our first 1-2-3 inning of the ballgame. Errors for the Blazers here in the bottom of the 5th as they go 1-2-3. When the Pilots take their swings in the top of the 6th, they'll see a 10-4 lead on the scoreboard. Here, Peter Battaglia, Over Torres, Josh Loeffler here against Ryan Maya. 6th. Pilots held off the scoreboard in the top of the 5th for the first time tonight. Behind Battaglia. If there's anything to make of that, Battaglia is 2 for 3 with an RBI double and a 2-run home run this game. He scored in all 3 of his plate appearances. No. This one inside again, almost clips him. Back close ones from hottest hitter in the Pilots lineup. Battaglia has a 2-0. He'll be followed by Torres and Loeffler in this half inning. One is lined to right. The right fielder Hooker over. He will make the play in fair territory for out number 1. The bat thought that one was going to get out of here for his second. The wind has died down as the sun has set, and that ball did not have the same carry as had. And there's no way. That'll bring up Over Torres. Right fielder, 1 for 3 tonight. He scored a run and drove in a run with a single. The 6th. 10-4 Pilots lead here in Boonville, New York at Hanson Aggregates Field. First pitch to Torres. Missed inside. Counts 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Set now, fires from the stretch. Inside, backs Torres up. Counts 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Swung on and missed at a fastball. Chased it out of the zone. Counts 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Torres, the right-handed swinging right fielder, the pitch. Swung on and missed at a breaking ball that ended up in the left-handed hitter's batter's box. 2s. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Torres from Yavapai Community College, Jersey, the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Torres down swinging for the second time tonight, and there's 2 away for Josh Loeffler. First 2 batters have been retired here in this top of the 6th for Newark. He's reached base all 3 times tonight. Had a 2-run double in the 3rd, came around, and then walked in the 4th. Hitter, the first pitch. Swung on, fouled back, counts 0-1. Christian Orr would be next if Loeffler can extend this frame. Top of the 6th, 10-4 Pilots lead. Loeffler at the dish has an 0-1 count. Leans out of the way from this one, and we're even at a ball and a strike. In Boonville, the 1-1. Counts 2-1. 1 strike, 2 outs. The Pilots' designated hitter, Josh Loeffler, at the dish. He is 2 for 2 tonight. Ryan Maya here from the stretch. The pitch. Lined foul the other way. We're evened at 2s. Add a 2 in the out column, and there's 2 across the top of the scoreboard. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The designated hitter at the dish, the 2-2. And missed, strike 3. Loeffler down, swinging. So back-to-back strikeout to end this of the 6th for Maya. 3, we head to the bottom. Newark, still in control here in Boonville.
Leading off,
10 runs, 12 hits, no errors for Newark. 4 runs, 4 hits, 5 errors for Adirondack. It'll be Chuck Cooker, Rob Zaworski, and Matt Kodaspati against Adam Donovan here in the 6th. Blooped the other way, out of play, counts 0-1. Hooker is 0 for 2, flown out to Over Torres twice. The 6th here against Adam Donovan. Worked to a 1-2-3, bottom of the 5th. 4 in a row. The 0-1. Counts 1-1. Pilots went 1-2-3 here in the top of the 6th. Back-to-back strikeouts to Torres and Loeffler to end the inning. Now we're 2 scoreless out of the pen. The 2-0 to Hooker. Swung on and fouled back. Hoping for a foul ball opportunity sitting out here behind the home plate Hanson Aggregates field, but all the foul balls have gone just to my right, out of my reach. This one grounded to Christian Orr. He'll head to an 8. First for out number 1. 5 straight retired from Donovan, and there's one away. Batter Rob Zawarski. Donovan tonight. An RBI, a double in the second, and a single in the fourth. Half of the Trailblazers runs. Take the first pitch for strike 1. The 0-1. Outside corner, gets it, counts 0-2. Donovan readies from the windup. Almost hits Zawarski. Counts 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, went out the pitch. Grounded. Count still, a ball and 2 strikes. Zawarski steps out, the designated hitter for the Trailblazers. 2 from Donovan, working from his windup. Readies, now deals. The 1-2. Upstairs, counts 2-2. Strikes, 1 out. The 2-2. Lined to Orr. He will take it on a hop. He will fire to first. 2. So back-to-back ground outs to Christian Orr to lead off the top of the 7th for Newark. And there's 2 away. The batter, the catcher, number 22, Matt Cotaspati. He's 0 for 2 tonight against Adam Donovan. Working here in the bottom of the 6th. Jake Berardo beginning to throw in the Pilots' pen. No one warming up in first pitch. Gets the outside corner. Counts 0-1. Line to left, sends Guillory back. He'll find it. He'll glove it. And he'll make the play for out number 3. To back 1, 2, 3 innings from Adam Donovan here. 6th. He's retired 7 Blazers hitters in a row. When the Pilots take their swings in the top of the 7th, they'll look up at a 10-4 lead here at Hanson Aggregates Field. Christian Orr, Jorge Leon, DeMarcus Guillory, 7, 8, and 9 against Ryan Maya. At the top of the 7th, Maya has pitched back-to-back scoreless frames in relief of Michael DeLeese, who allowed runs in his innings on the mound. Pilots have a 10 lead, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors for them. 4 runs, 4 hits, 5 errors. The hosts. He's 0 for 2, has reached on an error, has walked and grounded into a double play, has also scored. Delay on the field as Ryan Maya is tying his shoes. Just after 9 o'clock on the East Coast, 9:02 here in Boonville, New York. Newark Pilots on the road facing the Adirondack Trailblazers in this perfect game league Western Division matchup for the first time between the 10 and 19 Adirondack Trailblazers and the 10 and 24 Newark Pilots. Maya throwing a few extra warm-up tosses. Not sure what the delay is about here, as Jake Bernardo continues to throw in the Pilot's pen. Have to wonder if Adam Donovan's night is done. It was 6, allows 4 runs, 4 hits, walked 3, struck out 4, and retired the last 7 batters he faced. Continuing to throw. The problem here is that half the lights have gone out. Caught that one from up here from where I'm sitting. The light over the 3:30 sign where Battaglia's home run went, and then the light over right field has gone out, and then the light in front of the Pilots bullpen has gone out. The light's gone is what's causing this delay to start this top of the 7th. Pilots have scored runs in their first 4 innings, 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the third, an inning made 4 errors, and then 2 in the fourth. Have not scored since. Adirondack shut out in the bottom of the first, scored 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and 1 in the fourth, and have been shut out the last 2 innings. So the delay continuing here of this top of the 7th. It's Ryan Maya on the mound, working to the bottom of the Pilots' order, 7, 8, and 9. Until they can figure out this lighting situation here, Aggregates Field. Back. We're here in a delay in the top of the seventh inning. Newark Pilots, Adirondack Trailblazers, as half the lights here at Hanson Aggregates Field have gone out. The coaches are about to leave the field. The home plate umpire has left the field. Got word from someone in the Trailblazers press box that they've had a couple of lighting issues in early June, but nothing since. Breakers have gotten fairly warm by the end of the night, but this is the first time that the breakers have tripped due to heat. Here in the top of the seventh, we're in a delay because the lights have been turned off. Aggregates field, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors for Newark, 4 runs, 4 hits for Trailblazers. The Pilots have scored all 10 of their runs outs on the scoreboard. Big hits in the game include Battaglia, an RBI double from Battaglia, and a 2-run double from Josh Loeffler. The other RBIs have come on singles from DeMarcus Guillory. So we're going to step away for another minute and figure out, continue playing baseball tonight. It's 10-4, Pilots lead here in Boonville. So Ryan Maya has continued or completed his warm-up tosses here in the top of the 7th. The lights are back on, and we're ready to resume from Boonville. Pilots 10-4 lead at the moment. It'll be Christian Leon and DeMarcus Guillory here to start the 7th. Maya swung on and missed. Counts 0-1. Has retired the last 4. Went 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 6th. 2 scoreless innings on in his 3rd in relief of Michael DeLise. Count 1-1. So about delay, give or take, almost Adam Donovan out of the game after the long rest in between innings. That's now fires from the stretch. The 1-1 popped up. Batsman Abate will call for it. He'll glove it, and he'll make the play to retire Christian Orr. Out to his counterpart, and there's one away.
Now back to the pilot, number 6, Jorge Leon.
Jorge Leon, left-handed swinging. Shortstop, singled, reached on an error, popped out to his counterpart. Is 1 for 3. Set from the stretch. Well, Maya, Leon, the last batter that Maya has yet to face in this, made it through all 9 Pilots hitters, through 2 1/3. To Leon, the shortstop. Comes set from the stretch, the 1-0. Lined foul the other way. And the count's 1-1 in the out column, and there's ones across the top of the scoreboard. The bottom half reads 10-4 Pilots lead. Here in the top of the 7th. 1 ball, 1 strike, went out the pitch. Swung on and missed. Count to Jorge Leon is 1-2. Steps out ahead of the 1-2. Asked for time, granted by home plate umpire Dustin Ragsdale. The shortstop. The 1-2. Outside, we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. DeMarcus Guillory waits on deck, the number 9 hole hitter. Leon, the first of 3 straight lefties. The 2-2. Looped into left center. The left fielder on the shortstop back. This ball is going to be caught. A diving play by Hooker in left to rob Leon of a hit. And there's 2 away. So a great read from the left fielder on the ball that Leon slashed the other way. It was hooking foul for out number 2. That'll bring up DeMarcus Guillory. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI. Both hits have been swinging left fielder. The first pitch gets the outside corner. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 7th inning, Pilots lead. The 0-1. We're even at a ball and a strike. Waits, the left-handed swinging left fielder. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. He's behind in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 and 2 to number 12. The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. Guillory down looking to end the inning. So the Pilots go 1-2-3 here for the 7th. We head to the bottom 9-1-2 for the Trailblazers against Jake Bernardo. When we get back, Pilots have a 10-4 lead. So Adam Donovan goes 6 innings. 4 runs, all of them earned, walked 3, and struck out 4. He will give 4 right from Glenmont, New York, and Fordham University. Jake Bernardo comes in. Base 9-1-2. Last pitched in Elmira on Sunday. Went 3 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, walked 2, and struck out 3. Danby, second pin, has struck out twice. That was both against Adam Donovan. Donovan makes it batter shot through 3 times through the lineup. Jake Bernardo making his 14th appearance out of the pen. First pitch to a bait, way upstairs. Alaka can't even get a glove on it as it gets to the backstop. Counts 1-0. In 18 2/3 previous inning, 17 hits, 12 earned. He's walked 30. He struck out 12. He's 0-3. He has a 12 unearned set from the stretch. The 1-0 inside counts 2-0. The Pilots' bullpen was an adventure, and Pilots scored 23. Their bullpen gave up 23 in of work. The 2-0 from Bernardo. Inside gets the corner. Count 2-1. In 3 1/3 innings pitched in the win at Geneva. Bernardo working with a 6-run lead. The 2-1. Bernardo, the second Pilots righty of the night. The dark of night in Boonville, with the woods right behind me. This ball line to or he will catch it in the air for out number 1. 8 retired. It's 8 in a row from Pilots pitching. Donovan leaves after retiring the last 7. That'll flip the lineup back over to the top. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI triple in his last at-bat. Bernardo comes set. Now fires. First pitch. Bruno, the leadoff man in the Trailblazers lineup. the 1-0. Hits him in the back on a fastball. One nail up here for the Blazers.
The Trailblazers, number 39, Torgerson.
That'll bring up Stefan Torgerson. Darnell Dugan, or Dugan Darnell. And grounded out. That is from the left-handed side against Bernardo. And it looks like Jonathan Kyle Griffin headed down. Trainer came out to check on Tyler Bruno. He's okay. He will toe first. The third base coach gonna head across the diamond just to make sure. Longer 7th inning here in Boonville. After about a 20-minute light delay where the lights went out. Pilots went 1-2-3 in the top half. And then here Bernardo got the first batter to line out and then hit the next batter. He was thrown one in the zone. The one or the two in the zone. One of the two in the zone recorded or resulted in a Bernardo will look in. All right at first, no pinch runner. Bernardo. Barth in at third, anticipating a bunt. Went 1-for-1 with a hit by pitch and a double, and then was pulled for a pinch hitter. Now Torgerson in his second at bat. Bounced in front of Valaka, keeps it in front of him, counts 2-0. Leaves in position to pick up his first win of the summer. Bernardo looks over at first. Comes set from the stretch, the 2-0. Swung on and missed. Hit by pitch breaks a string of 8 straight Blazers hitters retired. Letter high fastball missed the zone. Strike. From Jake Bernardo. Ferguson. Riley Schaefer waits on deck. One grounded to Christian Orr. Flips to first. Return throw. In time. So the Pilots do get one on the ground ball to retire Bruno at second. There's 2 away. Over at first, and now Riley Schaefer at the right-handed swinging center fielder. Walk tonight. Comes set, now fires. Breaking ball. This one hits off the top of the head. Second hit batter in the inning, Bernardo, the third of the game. Out and hand the ball to Bernardo. He'll tell him to calm down. Runners on first and second now. Here in the top of the 7th. And the batter's John Michael Boswell. 0-for-2 with 2 flyouts and so much in between, a walk. The first baseman waits. Bernardo readies from stretch. low. Ball 1. It's 1-0. Lined foul into the Trailblazers bullpen, clears the bench out there. Doesn't hit anyone. Out is 1-1. Bernardo, the 1-1. Grounded slowly up the middle. No one will get there. The runner from second, round third. It's an RBI single for John Michael Boswell. And the Blazers have cut this lead in half. It's 10-5.
Now batting for the Trailblazers, number 67, Hayden Rappaport.
So Boswell picks up the RBI, and that'll send Hayden Rappaport to the dish. The right-handed swinging right fielder, 0 for 2 tonight. Forward in an RBI ground out. Bernardo comes set. First pitch. Lined into left. Guillory over, not going to get there. He'll throw it in. Runner from second, rounds third. He's going to score. Back-to-back RBI singles, and it's 10-6. For scoring his first run. Hayden Rappaport picking up his second RBI, and it's a 10-6 ball game. Warm in the Pilots' pen as Bennett Schultz heads out to the mound. Out-of-town scoreboard. Adirondack Flames dead their final out in Onondaga, trailing 8-5. Good news for both these teams. A Pilots win puts them just 5.5 games back. Adirondack wins them back. Western Division action going on. Jamestown and Geneva. Artado goes and breaks up the meeting. And the batter will be Chuck Hooker. Hooker made a great play in the top half of this inning to rob Jorge Leon. Back-to-back RBI singles. Artado has cut this lead to 10-6. First pitch to Hooker. Balls in the dirt, counts 1-0. Two hit batters. Fielder's choice. It's a 1-0 count. There's 2 outs, and there's 2 runs in this half inning. Bernardo comes set from the stretch. The 1-0. On and missed. Counts 1-1. To Chuck Hooker. Bernardo delivers the 1-1. Grounded foul. Ball and 2 strikes. To number 7. Bernardo comes set. Now steps off. 2 to Chuck Hooker. And it's swinging left fielder, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Bernardo, look back now, fires the 1-2. Inside, almost gets Hooker. 2. Column, the 2 in the run column, and the 2 batters on base, and it's Deuce Wild here in the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 count to Chuck Hooker. Bernardo comes set from the stretch. Bounced. Alaka keeps it in front of him, and the count is full. Away from loading the bases here in the bottom of the seventh. And waits on deck. But Bernardo is also a pitch away from getting out of this inning, where Adirondack has already gotten 2. They've cut the lead from 10-4 to 10-6. Here, 9:43 Eastern Time in Boonville. The payoff pitch, way outside ball 4, and the bases are full of Trailblazers. Bernardo has walked, the bases loaded. And now the tying run is going to come up to the plate. Rob Zawarski. Blazer once trailed in this game 10-3. Zawarski, who has an RBI double in this game and 2 runs scored. He's 2 for 3. It's Adam Donovan. Here he is facing Jake Bernardo, the 7th batter to come up in the inning. First pitch, grounded to Hackbarth. He will charge it. He'll glove it. He'll fire across the diamond to end. Jake Bernardo works himself in and out of trouble. A great play by his third baseman ends the threat. 2 runs, 2 hits. And the Trailblazers lead. The base is loaded. We play 7. When the Pilots their swings in the top of the 8th, you'll see a 10-6 lead on the scoreboard. Ryan Maya, back on mound for his 4th inning of work, has retired. The last 7 Pilots, including 1, 2, 3 innings in the last 2. He will face the top of the Pilots order, McKenna. McKenna has the first hit, or the last hit, and the only hit off of Maya tonight. He digs in. He's 3 for 4. Not hitting. Takes outside, ball 1 to start his 8th. It's 10-6 on the scoreboard. Adirondack got 2 back in the bottom of the 8th off of Jake Bernardo. 2 runs, 2 hits, a walk, 2 hit batters, and they left the bases loaded thanks to a great play by Graham Hackbarth, who will come up second. Lined the other way, this ball will land at a play. Give it a ball and a strike to Mark McKenna, the Pilots' left-hand swinging center fielder. The game has gone final as the 1-1 pitch misses to McKenna. It's 2-1. So the Pilots are now 16.5 games, 6 games behind Onondaga. If they win, they gain another half game. Back. Flames have been struggling of late. The 2-1 to McKenna. Way outside. The spot, he can't even get a glove on it as it heads to the backstop. to the leadoff man in the lineup, and in the inning, Mark McKenna. Jamestown and Geneva are headed into the 11th now at McDonough Park, tied at 6. Foul. Goes full to McKenna. In this inning, 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The payoff pitch from Maya. Inside, strike 3. Down looking to begin this 8th. So the second strikeout in a row from Maya, the 4th total. Batter in a row retired from Maya. That'll bring up Graham Hackbarth. Walked his last time up. He's 0 for 3. First pitch swinging. Ropes it foul. Count is 0-1. Barth, the third baseman tonight, made a great play to strand the bases loaded and help Jake Bernardo out of a jam in front of him to retire Rob Zawarski, the designated hitter. Here he is. Start something with 1 out for the Pilots. Lined foul off the press box. Counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hackbarth the hitter. Swung on and missed strike 3. Hackbarth down swinging. He's 0 for 4. 3 straight strikeouts for Maya, back-to-back to begin this inning, and there's 2 away. Alaka. Alaka is 1 for 4 tonight with an infield single, grounded into a double play his last time up. Side corner, count 0-1 to Alaka. Maya comes set, now deals. Counts 0-2. Alaka, catcher, back in the lineup after a few days off. Maya comes set in the stretch. The 0-2. Counts 1-2. Looking to strike out the side in order. The 8th. One, 2 count to Will Alaka. Maya comes set. Righty deals. The 1-2. Grounded to second base. A bait to his left, fires to first to end the inning. So the Pilots go 1, 2, 3 for the 3rd inning in a row. Maya has shut down the last 10 Pilots to come. No hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Jake Bernardo back on for the Pilots, who have a 10-6 lead. We'll be right back. This bullpen has been eventful this summer. Jake Bernardo's first inning of relief was nothing different. Allowed 2 runs on 2 hits, a walk, 2 hit by pitches, and allowed Adirondack to inch closer. It's 10-6. He's back on the mound for his second inning in a row. He'll face 8, 9, and then the top of the order. Matt Cospati digs in. He's 0 for 3 tonight. For the third straight inning off of Ryan Maya, who's worked 4 scoreless in relief. This one over the head of Cospati. Hit 2 batters in his first frame. Almost hit his third. No strikes. Nobody out. 10 o'clock here in Boonville. Ryan M. continuing to throw. Popped up. Or back, Battaglia over. Battaglia will call or off. He will make the play for out number 1. So Cospati retired, and that'll bring up Dan Abate. He's 0 for 3, lined out against Bernardo. Start bottom of the 7th. Mom. Handed batter's box. Head is first pitch from Bernardo. Here it is. Line to right. This one is going to send Torres back. This ball is out of here. It's a solo home run for Danny Abate, and it's the 3-run ball game. So the solo home run for Abate. It's his 3rd home run on the year to 10-7.
For your Adirondack Trailblazers, number 13, Jordan Toronto.
Adirondack going to send a pinch hitter up here now. The 8th. It's a left-handed swinger, number 13, Jordan Torrento. So Tyler Bruno's night is over. Pitch, strike 1 from Bernardo. Bruno goes hit by pitch. The 0-1. It's the outside corner. 2. Fouled back. We'll do it again. The lefty waits. The 0-2 from Bernardo. Taken, ball 1. Torrento this year, he's 10 for 51, batting below the Mendoza line. The 1-2 popped up. Guillory finds it, gloves it, takes the play for out number 2.
Now back for your Trailblazers, number 39, Stephen Torgerson.
That's Stephen Torgerson. He is 0 for 2 tonight. Have the heart of their order, 4, 5, and 6 in top of the 9th. They're 4 outs away from a victory. 3 to cut this 6-run lead in half. It's 10-7. First pitch to Torgerson, swung on and missed. Grounded into a fielder's choice against Bernardo his last time up. Turn throw from Leon started a 2-out rally for them the last half inning. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Counts 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bernardo from stretch, the 0-2. Swing on and missed, strike 3. Torgerson down, swinging to end the inning. It's another one back. 1 run on the solo home run from Danny Abate. 10-7. We're headed to the 9th. The harder the order for the Pilots when we get back.
Senior pilot number 78, Peter.
Top of the 9th, it'll be Battaglia, Torres, and Josh Loeffler against on in his 5th inning of relief. Has thrown 4 scoreless, 9 batters he's faced. Make that 10. The first pitch to Battaglia. 1. Battaglia is 2 for 4 tonight, an RBI double and a 2-run home run. He scored 3 runs. Up hitter for the Pilots. In this one of about 20 to 25 minutes due to the lights going out. Grounded foul. Kyle Griffin warming up in the Pilot pen, so he will look to put the lights out for good. Game. It's 1-1. Outside. 2 balls and a strike to Battaglia. The 2-1. Maya comes set, now deals. Call at the knees, counts even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Maya from the stretch, the 2-2. Is full to the leadoff man in this inning, Battaglia. The last batter to reach for the Pilots was Graham Hackbarth on a walk. That was back in the top of the 5th. Throw from Maya. The payoff pitch upcoming to Battaglia. The 3-2. Lined foul will do it. Balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Battaglia at the dish. The stretch. The payoff pitch. inside, ball 4. Take first base. String of 10 straight retired, and then I'll bring up over Torres. He is 1 for 4 tonight. He struck out twice. He scored a run with a single. Battaglia leads off first. First pitch is popped up. The catcher will give it a look. It will land at a play. Counts 0-1. Adirondack will have 3, 4, and 5 in the bottom of the 9th. That trio has 3 hits. For now, it's 0-1 count to Torres. Battaglia leads off first, no outs in the top of the 9th. Swung on and missed off speed. Let's looking for some insurance here to start this night before we head to the bottom half. No balls, 2 strikes. Inside. Counts 1-2. Battaglia leads off first, being held on by Boonville. Lined into right center field. This is going to be a base hit. Battaglia is going to round second. He's going to head to third. It's a single for Torres, and Pilots have runners on the corners with nobody out. A righty begins to warm for the Trailblazers as Josh Loeffler heads to the dish. Loeffler is 2 for 3 tonight. 2 RBI double and a run scored. Taken for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Torres goes. Loeffler checks his swing, goes around. It's a stolen base for over Torres. Counts 0-2 to Loeffler. The 2. Swung on and missed strike 3. Loeffler down swinging for the first out.
Now batting for the Pilots, number 4, Christian Orr.
That'll bring up Christian Orr. Baseman, 0 for 3 with the run scored. Trailblazers have brought their infield in. Throw harder in their pen. Or with a chance for a pitch outside, counts 1-0. Play, reached an error, scored that at bat, walked and popped out to his counterpart at second. Set is Maya, the 1-0. Counts 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 1 out. Maya comes set, now deals. In or looks at it for strike 1. Or goes the other way, rips this one foul, and the count's even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Leah leads off third. Torres leads off second. Here in the top of the ninth. Maya from the stretch comes set. The 2-2. Lined into right. This is going to be a base hit. It's an RBI base hit. Taglia will score his 4th run of the night. It's an RBI single for Christian Orr. 7. As Torres moves up to third. Orr's first hit and first RBI of the night. It's his 4th RBI of the summer. And the Pilots have a 4-run lead. Bring up Jorge Leon. Left-handed swinging stop is 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Fielder's still in. Middle infield in double play depth. To Leon as the pitch missed outside. Counts 1-0. To the Pilots shortstop. Their second baseman leads off first and their right fielder off third. For to run in the second. The 1-0. Or goes. Hit and run on. Pitch popped up to left. Deep enough for Torres, who will tag from third. Be up the first base line and cut off. It's a sac fly and an RBI for Jorge Leon as Torres comes around to score. It's 12-7.
Now, for the Pilots, number 12, Marcus Gildery.
With 2 out and just Christian Orr on first. A walk and 2 runs scored for Newark. RBIs from now Guillory at the dish. First pitch swinging off speed, strike 1. Pilots have added 2 runs of insurance of the ninth. Looks still to be Kyle Griffin, although it's no longer a safe situation, as Jake Bernardo with ice on his right shoulder and Ryan Allen has sat the period. Waits. Or goes. The 0-1 grounded to second. Abate will take it on a hop. He will fire to first to end the inning. The Pilots get 2 runs of insurance. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Pilots away from their 11th win on the year. So on in the top of the ninth to face 3, 4, and 5 in the order for Adirondack It's a new pitcher for the Pilots. He's wearing number 1. Here off to my right, saw the number 1 coming out of the bullpen and announced Pang Fee Wong. Number 1 tonight, it's Jonathan Kyle Griffin. Forgot his jersey back in Newark, and he's wearing the starter's Wong. Griffin got a kick out of that on the mound. And then the majority of the Pilots dugout, including yesterday's starter Chris Vitale, got a major kick out of that. Griffin will look to get the final 3 outs. Picked up a 6-out save last night. Geneva went 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, and struck out 2. Pitched out of the 8th and then allowed the run in the 9th. He's working here with a 5-run lead, so not a save situation, but still a 5-run lead, an important 3 outs. Newark got 2 more in the top of the 9th on a single from Christian Orr and a sacrifice fly from Jorge Leon to make this a 12-7 game. First pitch to Riley Schaefer. Schaefer is 0 for 2 tonight. He's been hit by a pitch and walked. Fox just got word that it's in fact Griffin wearing Pang Fee Wong. Rounded to Christian Orr. He will take it on a hop. And the Pilots are 2 outs away from a victory. The win would go to Adam Donovan, his first. The loss, 3rd. And no save as we have a 5-run lead. That'll bring up Hayden Rappaport. Or make that John Michael Boswell. Rappaport on deck. With an RBI single tonight. He'll dig into the right-handed batter's box against Griffin. Strike 1. The win for the Pilots would be their 11th, and they would be just 5.5 games back out of playoff contention. 6-4 this month. Slow roller towards the third base line. Griff fields it, fires a strike to first, and the Blazers are down to their final out tonight. The smooth fielding pitcher sprinted towards that one on the third base line and fired a strike. Boswell. And the last hope for the Blazers, it's Hayden Rappaport. 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs tonight. The win would be the Pilots' 2nd in a row. Their 4th in their last 5. 4 they would go to in the month of July. Count is now 0-1. 0-1. Grounded to Hackbarth. He will take on a hop. He will fire across the diamond, and this ball game over. 3 hours and 12 minutes after this one first started. Had about a 20-minute delay to start the top of the 7th due the lights going out. And Kyle Griffin just shut the lights out for the 2nd time in this ball game with a scoreless top of 9th. Just 3 groundouts. Good morning, good evening, good night. The Trailblazers go 1, 2, 3, and the Pilots pick up their 11th win. And now saying good night, Aggregates Field for the Newark Pilots Radio Network. I'm Frank LaSalle. Tomorrow night, an exhibition game against Syracuse back at Colburn Park. After that, 4 straight games on the road as we head into the All-Star break. This win puts the Pilots 5.5 games back out of playoff contention, something that when we started June didn't think was possible. After a 12-7 victory. Good night.